Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here. It is time once again for this No Cavalry Campaign Challenge in Ultimate General Civil War. We go right from one grand battle to the next as the Battle of Malvern Hill. And I'm going to dive in here in just a second. I want to show you what my army looks like. I've actually got just a tiny bit of money left over. And that's after spending some money to try and buy up as many weapons as I could to have them available later on. I couldn't quite buy everything I wanted to. So there's still some things sitting in the armory there, but I bought up what I could. This is what my force looks like. In my first corps, what I decided to do was kind of diversify. So each one of my three divisions has a melee cavalry, a mounted infantry, and both a close range as well as a long range. So I've got a rifled 10-pounder Parrots, 12-pound Napoleons, and then some skirmishers. So each one is made up that way. One rifled, one smoothbore, one skirmisher, etc. And then what I had left went into the second one, so it's a little bit more diversified. But that's what it's going to look like. We're going to see how this all works out. Again, most of my melee cavalry is in my second unit. So I don't know. I'm going to try this out and see what happens. I'm obviously going to be outnumbered, not by a whole lot, though. I'm looking at 21,075 guns on his side to 16,129 guns on my side. Of course, the key here is how many men he starts with versus how many men I start with, and how that all breaks down. So this is kind of where we are at the moment. Let's get the battle started, and then we'll stop right away, because what I want to do is look at the victory conditions. There's two different ways to hold victory. Both of them involved holding North Malvern Hill. Both of them involve losing less than 55% of my army. But here in this case, I can hold north and lose less than 55%, and then hold either east or west. In this case, I've got to hold east and west, so I'm not entirely sure why it gives you those differences, but all right, so what I'm going to do is, hopefully this works. I'm going to go ahead and surrender North Malvern Hill to him. No, don't rout. And hopefully if I give that up, it immediately triggers the second phase where I get my reinforcements. Because right now, he outnumbers me 12,000 to 3,000. And that those 4-to-1 odds are just not conducive to any kind of victory, so I need to get to the phase of the battle where the odds are much more even, and then inflict enough casualties that I can counterattack, retake the objective, and then things will be better off. Obviously, I'm going to be close enough to him. I can't back far enough away. I'm going to be engaged. So let's just try to screen my units a little bit here. My artillery will start firing on him, but hopefully we trigger the next phase of the battle as soon as he takes the objective. Alright, 36 minutes to go, and he took the objective, and we immediately trigger the second phase by doing that, which is exactly what I wanted to see happen here. So let's pause for just a second, because now what I can do is I can fall back to a stronger position. I can let my reinforcements come up. I can concentrate my forces and hopefully hold him off. So let me just start pulling everybody back, and then we'll kind of get them organized. Let him come at me. So I've got 6,000 men now, but he's got his entire force available to him. Let me get all my guns back. We'll let Beatty stay there. It's going to take some time to kind of organize everybody. I'm going to pull my melee cavalry back over here. Got my dismounted units up front. And we're already on phase 3. So that goes pretty fast that way. I still haven't engaged the enemy. But this way, hopefully, it should bring up the majority of my forces, even the odds for me. Problem is, he knows he's already got what he needs to win. I've got 3 hours to do this. I just have to take North Malvern Hill back. I can let him have this over here. Okay, so here come the reinforcements. We'll get them up. And then we gotta hope for an engagement. At this point, he's got me 19,000 to 10,000. I still don't have all my artillery. I'm still waiting on, I think, 3 or 4 batteries. I may have to start advancing if he doesn't come after me. I think I'm going to start sending some of my melee cavalry around. I've got my sharpshooters. I'll take them over too. And I'll keep a few units of melee cavalry here. This may be as simple as just sending my melee cavalry into the center to take that position when the battle winds down if he doesn't engage me. Here he comes. I think he's trying to go for the objective over here, and that's fine. He can have it. And here come the rest of the reinforcements. Problem is, time is short, and I don't know how much leeway it's going to give me with the time. Let's see if he's got anybody up here. Alright, we found somebody. Let's hit him. Oh, poor Trimble. All by himself over here. Alright, I'm going to slow things down for a minute here, because there's about to be a lot happening all at once. We're hitting Trimble up there. I think we're good. These guys need to hold their position at all costs. They got to protect all these guns. We've got 3 more batteries still coming up. Alright, these guys gotta pull out now. No, 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 no. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Alright, I want to pause for just a second. Let's take a look at the situation now. Alright, so he's got me by just a hair under 5,000 men. All told, I've only lost 150 so far, and he's lost almost 2,000. I think we've wiped out Trimble. He's gone now. So now we can kind of ride back here and see what's going on behind enemy lines. We'll keep protecting these guys with a couple of units of melee cavalry. These guns are almost into position. That'll help. Plenty of guns to protect this position. The main thing here now is to inflict a lot of casualties to make my job of taking North Malvern Hill back easier, which I think I could probably do simply by sneaking my cavalry around if I have to. If I had more time, I'd probably park some guns over here and really get into his flank, but by the time I limber up the guns, pull them into position and put them back, I'd probably be wasting too much time. Yeah, I'm going to keep this going slow for now. Back the sharpshooters up before they get into range. Alright, we're gonna hit this guy. It's Nail Barksdale. I'll send one up to hit Fulkerson. This may get ugly here for a minute. Alright, let's review again. Alright, we're going to get these guys. We're going to continue to move. I'm just kind of keeping my eyes open for anything that might be going on up there. Okay, now he's got me. Yeah, it's right about 4,000 men that he's got me by now. Alright, careful, careful. My other guns are getting into position and firing now too. All right, let's get no, get out of there, get out of there. You're getting pulled right into his main line. Oh yeah, all of you just stay right there and take it from my main artillery position. Gotta pull the sharpshooters back a little further. Alright, I'm gonna slow it down again. Alright. Looks like we see General Jackson. Not necessarily sure there's anybody up there with him, but I can't imagine he'd be by himself. Come on, sharpshooters, keep firing. What are you guys doing? There you go. Alright, we gotta pull some of these guns back because he's overrunning my position a little bit. Alright. Surprise, surprise, I found your supplies. Now he's got to move his guns up. Thank you. Alright. Drove Law back. Now let's turn on Barksdale. Hour and 34 to go. Just got to keep an eye on the time. Yeah, see, I could rush right in and just take North Malvern Hill this way if I need to. In fact, that may be the way to do this so I can preserve my army without too many casualties. Although numbers aren't really an issue for me. It's really weapons that are an issue for me. Come on, come on. As soon as we get through these woods, we'll get him. Got him. Okay. Let's pull them back. I'm actually going to pull everybody back at this point. Although I could certainly see an advantage to going after his guns here if Armistead moves a little farther forward. These guys are in the woods, so that one's going to get a little tricky. Oh, his guns have turned around and fired on me. And Walton's going to be driven back before he even hits him. Cobb's about to be wiped out. Jones might get wiped out too if he gets hit by a couple of volleys from my smoothbores here. Come on, take him out, take him out. Jones is going to get away. All right, Haney, you got to pull out of there. Sharpshooters, 351 kills, no deaths. Oh boy. I was so busy paying attention down there that I didn't even pay attention to the fact that he sent 2 brigades of infantry after my cavalry up here. I got to get them out quickly. They're having trouble getting disengaged. They could be in big, big trouble if I don't get them out of there. Alright, let's pause again for a second. There's an hour and 19 to go. I'm still in slow motion. Alright, his advantage is down to just 1,400 now from just a hair under 5,000 at the start. I've still only lost 1,400 of my force. I've taken out about a third of his army. But this is a dangerous situation here that I've got to resolve quickly. Alright, we just got to get... Yeah, there went 100 men. I'm going to send my melee cavalry out and around over here. And what I'm going to do with these guys now is I'm going to park them up out of his sight so that I can send them down quickly to take North Malvern Hill when the time comes. Keep him concentrated on what's happening down here. I'm going to go take Barksdale out and then swing my other melee cavalry around up here. Alright, come on, keep firing. Gotta get over here and resupply. Hour and 5 to go. Just gotta keep one eye on that at all times. Alright, let's pull these guys back a little further. Barksdale's out. We'll route him from the field. We'll send the melee cavalry back up. I now have, well, I'm about to have the advantage in numbers. Not quite yet. Where are we going here, guys? 48 minutes to go. The objective is easily mine. I'm hoping he'll just keep occupying himself with me down here. Because if I go after this objective too quickly, he may turn around and come back for it. Hello there, Mr. Winder. Goodbye, Mr. Winder. He's turning his guns on me. Winder's gone. It's a little dangerous on my part to charge in like this when he's got other infantry there, but he's got a few units that are about to break or disappear altogether. Come on, Haney, get out of there. Look at the craters from all the artillery. All right, he's down to just 7,600 men. No point in moving the artillery at this point. I think Lawton's about to disappear. Alright, I think I've got this one sewn up. He's down to just 6,500 men. Again, I mean, it's going to be the story of my life. It's going to be bend but don't break until you can bring the full force in. Now, I'm probably at the point in this battle where I could possibly charge in with everything I've got, with all my melee cavalry, and just clean up. I'm going to wait and see. If it allows this battle to continue past the timer, I'll probably do that. But if it doesn't, then we'll be kind of, I think we'll be content just to finish this thing up where it is. Yeah, I think I've got enough melee cavalry now to wipe him out. Just send everybody in if it goes past the timer. Let's see what happens. Because a bunch of his units are about to just disappear. I think this timer may just finish out the battle. Because it's evening already. Yeah, it didn't let it keep going. Okay, well, we'll be content with that. Under 3,000 casualties. Over 12,000 for him. So again, 4-1. Pretty good odds there. Again, I grabbed a bunch of supplies that give me that much needed funds moving forward. I'll sell off all the infantry weapons that I grabbed. Didn't really grab much else that'll help me. I did rescue some things, but I lost a brigadier general wounded, a colonel wounded, got 2 new colonels out of the whole deal. Take a look at Beatty. 1,136 kills, no deaths. My sharpshooter, 663 kills, no deaths. So let's take a look and see what things look like going into, I think it's the Antietam campaign. We add George McClellan to the mix. All right, we're good on recon at this point. Before I decide where to spend my money, I want to see what things look like. We've got Kettle Run, Thoroughfare Gap, Second Bull Run, which will be a really, really easy battle on the Union side with a bunch of cavalry. That's going to be super easy. It's an easy battle anyway. So let's take a look at, what's the order here? Kettle Run will be first. Only 7 brigades, but he's only got 5,000 men, so should be pretty easy when we get to that one. How many can we take into Second Bull Run? Not that it matters because I'm not going to take all of them anyway. We can actually take up to 4 corps in that one. Again, only 20 brigades per corps, which I'm already maxed out at anyway. So I don't necessarily think I need another point in army organization just yet. Although it does give me... I've already got 5 brigades per division anyway. So, all right, we got 2 points to spend. I think economy is the way to go because it allows me to get discounted weapons, which is a big deal right now because I've got plenty of manpower, not enough money. So one other thing I want to look at is this right here. Okay, cool. We can buy some Burnsides. That's worth it. The 20-pounder parrots are definitely worth it. I think we'll leave it right there for now. So I'll get refit and ready for the next, the upcoming battles. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your suggestions, your criticisms, any and all of those things. Use the comment section below. It seems like everybody's really enjoying this series. I am too. I'm as curious as anybody how far I can go like this because I feel like at some point I'm going to have trouble, but I don't know. We'll see. So let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. If you are new to the series and you want to see it from the beginning, the link to the first video is in the description. Please hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested, check out my Patreon page. Those of you who are patrons, if you want to send me updated information through Patreon about what you'd like to see named on the brigades, I do want to honor that and name brigades for each one of you at that certain level. I want to say it's $10 a month. It could be $5. I'm not sure. But let me know if you want what type of unit that you'd like to see me name, whether it's skirmishers, cavalry, artillery, and what you'd like the name to be. Do that through Patreon. I'll probably send out a message to all of you if I don't hear from you in the next day or so. But do that, and we'll see you again real soon. Be watching. I will have a channel update in the next day or two, just to kind of update you. Everybody's been asking about my son. He's doing pretty well, but I'll update you about that. And have a question of the week. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon.